Date, I cheated on my wife with her sister. So because of my infidelity and hers as well, I am entitled to give her a sum of my money, which I don't give two flying Fs about because I'm very well off, unlike her because she doesn't really work. So I got home this morning. Right now it's in the afternoon and we went straight back to my house. Well, when we walked in, my wife was waiting on the couch and she was very upset. She asked why the F I brought her sister to the trip because I could have just discarded her ticket. Well, no, I couldn't have. They cost a fortune, and even though I'm well off, I teach my kids the value of money, and I thought she knew that too. I thought wrong, obviously. Well, I told her this and asked if she could calm down so we could talk. She wouldn't calm down unless her sister was gone, so I told them to wait in the car. So I sat down with her and asked her if she had guys over when we were gone. Of course she did. At this moment, what a few of you said about my kids maybe not being mine sprung into my head. So I asked her. She said that she had slept with one guy a little before my daughter was born. My stomach dropped. She said she didn't think it was his because of how much my daughter looked like me, but also said the guy she slept with kind of looked like me. So I'm planning to get a DNA test done on both my kids. I told her after that I wanted a divorce, and to my surprise she got upset. Not the kind of upset when you get up and start crying. The kind when she lowered her head in disappointment. I saw in her eyes she realized what she had done. How badly she screwed up her relationship with me and her kids, not to forget her sister as well. She said she was so sorry for how she treated me and hopes we can work through it. I thought about it because I saw the girl I fell in love with again. The girl whose laugh brought me happiness. The girl who knew how to make me smile. But then I remembered what she put me and the kids through, so I stood up, told her there's no way in hell she's getting another chance. And if she really wants to see the kids she can, but on their terms. I told her my lawyer would be in touch and I would be open to renting her a temporary room until the divorce is done. She said she would like that. I let her grab a few of her stuff and watched her to make sure she didn't take anything of mine. I called her an Uber for wherever she wanted to go in the meantime. I also told her I'd let her know where she'd be staying. She left rather peacefully but kept her head down on the way to the car. My kids came out and asked me what happened. I told them Mummy's not staying with us anymore, but if they want she can come and visit them whenever they want to see her. I told them to go upstairs and unpack, so this gave me time alone with their aunt. We sat down and basically talked about everything. What happened on the trip and what will happen now. We agreed to try and start dating, but after my divorce is finalized, which is best for the kids to cool down. They will see their aunt whenever they want, but she is not going to live with us. Also, she isn't married. I wouldn't be doing this with a married woman. So yeah, this leads me to now. We just finished a paternity test at the clinic. I'm so nervous to find out the results. I'll update when I get them. Thanks. Second update. I got the paternity results back and both kids are mine. I am over the moon that these kids I love so much are 100% my blood. My kids and I have all started counseling, with 2 sessions a week. Their first session was after school and it already seems to be helping. Now on to 2 topics I think everyone wants to know about. My ex-wife and ex-sister-in-law. I'll start with my ex. I got her a studio room last night. I don't know what she does during the day, but I don't care. We have only had a little conversation. I'll post it if Reddit allows me to, since I am allowed to. The gist was about our kids and divorce. She has signed the papers my lawyer sent her. She has told me she will fight me if she wants to keep her kids away from her. She has been harassing me, my mom, dad, siblings and their children when I ended our conversation. I have proof like a few of you suggested. With how everything's going at the moment, looks like I'll be getting full custody of the kids. To the person who messaged me about my ex maybe having a mental health issue. There's none I am aware of, but she may need to get a test done due to the way she has been acting. My kids don't want to see her right now and I don't blame them. I will try to get a protective order in place before the court date, which will be decided on in the next few weeks or week. But the actual date will most likely be in a few months. I've taken all the money out of our joint account but have sent her some to live off and enough to hire a lawyer. Now on to my ex-sister-in-law. So we have talked once. That was before I wrote this. My kids really want to see her, so we have planned a day for them to hang out with her Friday after school. I've read all the comments about not getting into a relationship with her. I did say I wanted time to see what I want to do. But again, we spent the night together and I don't want her to feel used. So I told her my feelings and she was extremely supportive and understood. She told me how she feels and I am happy she doesn't feel used. We will not be hanging out, but I will see her if I come to collect my kids and she's there, which is fine. She's a great influence on them and she is helping them through their mom and I's divorce. Right now I'm sitting outside on the deck. We ordered their favorite takeout and I'm watching them goof around. It's great to see them so happy. I don't know when my next update will be, but I will as soon as I can.